Hello, and welcome to our initial Lincoln Roosevelt High School Biopsychosocial Assessment featuring Dr. Monet Chance, Dr. Olivia Riley King, and 4 high school students on the cusp of not graduating due to multiple factors affecting their schoolwork. In this segment, we have Justice Reed, a teen mother struggling to cope with the tragic loss of the baby's father. Next, we have Becky Douglas, a charismatic yet angry teen dealing with the loss of her father and her mother's controlling ways. We then have Jessica Rabbit, who is also grieving due to the death of her father. And last, we have Margaret Starr, a grieving teen who has turned to alcohol and drugs in order to suppress her feelings from the suicide of her late father.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Olivia Riley King.
And I'm Dr. Monet Chance.
Hello. Welcome back to our follow-up assessment.
Yes. Okay. I'm so happy y'all decided to come back. I think everything went well with our initial assessment, and now we're just kind of following up with you all and with what you guys shared initially. So I do want to start with maybe Miss Justice. You seem like you have some things to share with us.
Justice, how have you been doing since our last session? How has things improved or otherwise?
I mean, things are just so rough. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
How is your family support? Do you have someone who's there for you?
My parents, we had a great relationship before this, and it's just not the same. Like I tried to explain to them that it was a mistake, and they feel as if they put so much trust in me that I broke them. And I only think because I'm the only girl, it makes it harder for them. So I'm just, I don't know.
So when you say a mistake, are you referring to, from like our last session, are you referring to the pregnancy or the relationship with your baby's father?
My pregnancy was just, we had been seeing each other for some months now, and we both say we're gonna go to college together, and it just happened. I mean, I don't know.
So you're saying that you had goals beyond high school?
Yeah, so we were going to college together. We were going to USC, but I don't know if I can do that. He's gone now, and I have this baby, and I just really don't know how much more support I'm going to get.
So with this time, it takes time to heal. You have to allow yourself time to heal.
How much time do you want me to give? I mean, I've tried every coping skill that you've given me, and it's just not working. He's gone. Like, who's gonna help me do this? Like, I don't.
I hear you, Justice. I hear your pain.
How do you understand?
Because I'm dealing with the same thing with a loss. I'm dealing with grief. I lost my dad, and every day is hard for me to get up. I've tried the coping skills with writing. It does not work. I'm just angry. I'm angry about the situation. I'm angry because I want him back. So how do we deal with it? How do
you get over it?
It's not that easy.
People are born to die.
But it's not that easy. Just because I feel the way I feel, I miss my dad. I want him back.
And I hear you. I understand what you're saying. And I heard you mention about the coping skills that we discussed from the last session, and you're not finding them fulfilling.
Well, when I journal, it helps me sometimes. Most of the time, I still feel like it's a hopeless situation.
But we have to realize this, in a session like this, it's going to take time. And we have to be patient with ourselves and allow enough time to pass that we can heal from every situation that we're all going through here individually.
It's been 6 months. How long?
How long is this going to take?
It depends upon, it's an individual thing. It may take longer for you, where it only may take 6 months for Justice, or for Becky.
My dad won't be here for me to watch me graduate.
And he won't be here to help me take care of this baby.
But we have to find a way to move past, because like I said, I hear you and I empathize with you, and to some point I sympathize with you guys, but we have to be able to move past it and live.
So Jessica, you said you were saying a lot during Justice, time to express herself, and it seemed like you have a lot to say about grief and loss.
Yeah.
So tell us how you've been coping with what's going on with you.
As far as coping, like I've been trying the coping techniques that Dr. King gave during the last session, and I've been journaling and stuff like that, and it's just not working. Some days I feel like I can get up and do things, and some days I just I want to call my dad and just talk to him and stuff like that. But I feel hopeless. I'll never get the chance to have my dad walk me down the aisle or see me at graduation, or anything like that. So I'm just angry about the situation. I'm angry that he died, but I can't question God, but I can be angry. So I'm just in that moment right now.
So besides journaling, though, is there any other techniques that Dr. King may have shared with you to try and
to pray?
To pray.
I've done that, but it ain't working.
You've done that.
Yeah.
So the positive on journaling, though, is there anything you like about just writing down how you may feel? Can you say one thing positive about journaling?
Yeah, like if I write down like a daily task, like something that I know is important, and I write it down, then I can get to it and I'll do it. If I just journal just about just the way I'm feeling, then I may just be in that funk all day. But that's it.
So it's kind of working, but not so much.
Kinda.
And so how has it been affecting like schools? School has started already.
Sucks. Yeah, I don't want to go to school.
You need to just get over it. It's making me upset.
Let's remember, no disrespect, right? So you'll have your turn. Let's see if Jessica's done talking, and then we'll let you have the floor. Is that okay, Becky?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What is
9,
wrong with
10.
you?
You was wrong with me. Why do we all have to be in a session together anyway? All she doing is eating through the session. I'm hungry. I can't eat.
That's okay, Becky. We understand how you're feeling, but we all did agree to speak as a whole in our first session. Do you remember that?
Yeah, but that was before I knew she was gonna be acting like a snack attack.
Well, we need to be respectful to one another. We're gonna maintain the house rules, and the house rule says no disrespect. Is that okay?
I guess.
All right, Becky. So it's your turn now. I see you have been using some of those techniques with your coping. Has that been effective just with your day-to-day?
You see it. Sitting in front of this snack attack. It's working.
You think so?
I
Okay.
know so.
So with counting and breathing, inhaling and exhaling, what else have you been doing along with that?
Just walking away. When I'm at home, just walking away, secluding myself in closed areas. Just making sure that I don't mess nobody up.
That sounds like you crazy.
Do it work for you? Does those techniques work for you?
Yes,
Yes. So
it
Ac-
has.
after a while, you would find yourself calming down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
good.
What's wrong with you?
You're crazy.
I'm crazy.
Y'all need
Dr.
to stop.
Chance, you think we want to hear what's been going on with Margaret since our last session? How have you been dealing?
Well, I'm a little hungover right now.
Huh?
So I have to bottle of water.
But I'm crazy.
Oh,
Let's remember, disrespect is a no-no. We gave you your chance, Becky, to talk.
Becky, that was
Right.
really rude. And I'm feeling some type of way about it.
Ooh, I'm breaking this. I can't fight with y'all.
You can fight.
okay. All right. We're gonna calm down and we're gonna stop talking across the table to one another. We are trying to work collectively to reach our common goal of dealing with everyday situations.
And remember, no side talking, because it's disrespectful, y'all. So we're gonna have each of you speak. Everybody had their own turn. Let's hear from Margaret. See how she's been doing with school and with home life. Let's give her chance now, okay?
Well, I don't know. School has just been, it's been pretty difficult for me. I lost my dad maybe 6 months ago, and I'm really like trying to cope with it, but I'm coping in the wrong ways. I have turned to drinking, and I have turned to smoking pot with just random people, and I know it's not right, but as of now, like that's the only way I feel like I can cope with, you know, the death of my father.
So I know in our first session, when you first came, we talked about the drinking, and now you have picked up with
The marijuana. Yes.
So the struggle is still real fresh for you.
Yes.
But I know you're here for help. So we're gonna have to keep using or keep trying to use the techniques that has been given to you. So, and give yourself time to heal in this process, but don't continue to digress.
As of right now, I feel like the coping tools that you gave me in the last session are not necessarily working. I am journaling, but I'm journaling like my mind isn't there. It's just journaling to be journaling. And every time I think about journaling and think about my dad, I want to turn to either smoking marijuana or drinking. And I really just don't know what to do at this point.
But Margaret, think about it. Do you want your life to continue down this road of destruction?
I don't.
So
but I have no idea.
You have an idea because you're here in the session. Like you all are here for a purpose because you want help. Whether you were summoned to come here or you came on your own, we should try to make the best of this situation in order to be good citizens functioning at a high capacity of social interaction. Because if you continue down the path that you're taking now, it can lead to no good. So we need to really try hard for the next time we come together. We need to try using the treatments that are given.
They're not working though.
But you need to be patient. You have to be patient. You're worth it. So you have to be patient with yourself.
That's another thing. I don't feel like I'm worth it at all.
So tell us a little more about those feelings. So why don't you feel
I feel that
I feel like I need a drink.
There you go. Got a little bit of vodka.
You said that was water.
That's
rude. Well, remember, we are on school grounds, and it's a no drug school zone, right?
Would you like to have it?
So how about you take the bottle, and there's a bathroom around the corner. So how about we just put it there for now?
Okay.
So we can
She
obey
been
the
sitting
rules
there
of the
drinking
school.
though.
So, but we didn't know, it looks like water, right? So we didn't know it was actually alcohol in the bottle. So how about, Margaret, take the bottle and just put it away for now. We know
Better
better
yet,
for now.
throw it out.
She's gonna drink that in the bathroom. I'm telling you right now.
But we cannot help you guys if you don't try to help yourself. This is a process. I know we're in session 2, but give yourself time because, you know, you're still fresh with the traumas that you guys have dealt with or that you're dealing with. So help us, Dr. Chance and myself, to help you. Can we agree to that? At least agree to give it some time?
Yes. I can agree to that.
Justice?
Sure, why not?
Becky?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna give it some time. At least allow yourself 6 to 12 months to get through this. It's a process. it's a process, and you all have just said we will agree to continue the treatment.
Does that overwhelm you, Justice, to know that it could take that long?
Yes, because I mean, I need WIC. It's a lot that I need. Who's gonna help me with that?
And we're here to help with that. We're gonna do some referrals for you. We have access to a lot of resources to help you and to let your parents know what's out there for you. So it is overwhelming. I've had a child. It is a very overwhelming, but yet happy,
but yet doable
and doable. So we're here to help.
What's doable? Like,
So what you gonna do to help me?
Y'all need prayer.
you the main one. Who said you praying? And I can't tell.
Okay, we're gonna leave it here today. We're gonna cut here because time is ended, and so we will save this, and we will continue the treatment plans that has been given out individually to you all, and when we come back together again, that we have a more favorable outcome. Okay?
Okay.
So Dr. King and I will be making referrals for you all, providing you with resources, because our end goal, right, is to have you all graduate. So we want to help you guys get back on track with that. Okay, that sounds